Hello again, and welcome to another in our series on Severe Weather Awareness Week in Tennessee, brought to you through the cooperation of your Roane County Office of Emergency Services and Homeland Security, the National Weather Service, and the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency. Today, the big topic, tornadoes. That's the big one that everybody talks about. Before we get further, we need to talk about what is a tornado because it does have a precise definition. A tornado is a violently rotating column of air that extends from the base of a thunderstorm down to the ground. The key words there are down to the ground. If it does not reach down to the ground, it is not a tornado. It's merely a funnel cloud or a rotating cloud. A tornado must reach the ground. That's why it's important to have ground truth from sky-worn spotters to tell if it really is there. Tornadoes are capable, of course, of completely destroying even well-made structures, uprooting trees and hurling objects through the air and turning them into deadly missiles. Tornadoes can occur at any time of the day or night and at any time of the year. Although tornadoes are more common in the Central Plains and the southeastern United States, they've been reported in all 50 states. So don't think you can move to a state and get rid of the risk of tornadoes. There's some things we really have to know about tornadoes, and one of those is the difference between a watch and a warning. You can note in the upper left of this screen, you can note a graphic that shows a series of fake counties in somewhere USA, and they are highlighted in yellow. And within the yellow highlighted area is a smaller area that's highlighted in red. The area highlighted in yellow is the watch area, the tornado watch area, where they may have tornadoes. And the area highlighted in red is the warning area where they either do have or they think they're about to have. So let's look at exactly what those two terms mean. Tornado watch means you need to be prepared. Tornadoes are possible in and near the watch area. Review and discuss your emergency plans and check supplies and your safe room. Be ready to act quickly if a warning is issued or you suspect a tornado is approaching. Acting early actually helps to save lives. Watches are issued by the Storm Prediction Center in Oklahoma for counties where tornadoes may occur. The watch area is typically large, covering numerous counties or even entire states. A warning, on the other hand, is a smaller area. And when you see or hear a tornado warning, you must take action now. A tornado has been sighted or is at least indicated by weather radar. That means there is imminent danger to life and property. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. And if you're in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move somewhere else to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from any flying debris. Warnings are issued by your local forecast office to increase the timeliness of the warning without having to go through the Storm Prediction Center in Oklahoma. Warnings typically encompass a much smaller area, about the size of a city or perhaps a county, or even part of a county. And those are areas that may be impacted by a tornado that are identified by a forecaster on radar or by a trained spotter, law enforcement personnel, or others who have actually observed the storm as it is happening. One of the main things involved in safety from a tornado is taking shelter from the storm. So let's look at ways to be safer. This is very important. The first thing is to always be weather ready. Check the forecast regularly to see if you're at risk for tornadoes. Listen to local news or NOAA weather radio to stay informed about tornado watches and warnings. Check the Weather Ready Nation for tips. Sign up for notifications. Know how your community sends warnings. Some communities have outdoor sirens. Roane County does not. Others depend on media and smartphones to alert residents of severe storms capable of producing tornadoes. The main public alerting system is HyperReach in Roane County, and that is something that you need to be signed up for. We'll talk about that in a different video. As we move on, we're going to continue talking about taking shelter. This is still very important stuff. You need to create a communications plan. Have a family plan that includes an emergency meeting place and such related information. If you live in a mobile home or a home without a basement, identify a nearby safe building that you can get to quickly, such as a church or a family member's home, or perhaps even a neighbor. Pick a safe room in your home, such as a basement, a storm cellar, or an interior room on the lowest floor that has no windows. Check more ideas for your family plan at this website, www.ready.gov/makeaplan. That is full of information to help keep you prepared and ready for storms like tornadoes. A little bit more on safety. Make sure that you practice your plan. Conduct a family severe thunderstorm drill regularly so everyone knows what to do if a tornado or severe thunderstorm is approaching. Make sure that all members of your family know where to go and to go there when tornado warnings are issued. Don't forget pets if time allows. Prepare your home. Consider having your safe room reinforced. You can find plans for reinforcing an interior room to provide better protection on the Federal Emergency Management Agency website. They have loads of information to help you with that. And last but not least, help your neighbor. Encourage your loved ones and your neighbors to prepare for the possibility of tornadoes. Take CPR and first aid training so you can help if someone is hurt. Oh yeah, we're doing this to bore you, right? No. We care about your safety and welfare. That's why we're taking our time and your time to make these informational videos. We urge you to stay weather ready. Continue to listen to local news or a NOAA weather radio to stay updated about tornado watches and warnings. At your house, if you're in a tornado warning, go to your basement safe room or an interior room away from the windows. Don't forget pets. You've heard this before, haven't you? There's a reason why we're repeating it. We do want to emphasize this. At your workplace or school, follow your tornado drill and proceed to your tornado shelter quickly and calmly. Stay away from any windows and do not go to large open rooms such as cafeterias, gymnasiums, or auditoriums. If you're outside, seek shelter inside a sturdy building immediately. If a tornado is approaching you, be sure to look for a place to go where you are inside. Sheds and storage facilities are not safe. Neither is a mobile home or a tent. If you have time, get to a safe building. In a vehicle, being in a vehicle during a tornado is not particularly safe. The best course of action is to drive to the closest shelter. If you're unable to make it to a safe shelter, either get down in your car and cover your head, or abandon your car and seek shelter in a low-lying area such as a ditch or ravine. But we want to emphasize even above that, the best thing to do is to drive to the nearest place where you can actually have the shelter of a structure and a building. We're just about done. A reminder to stay informed. Continue to listen to local news or NOAA weather radio. Contact your family or loved ones. Let family and close friends know that you're okay after the fact. This is so that they can help spread the word too. Text messages or social media are more reliable forms of communication than phone calls, and they're more likely to succeed. Assess the damage. You can begin your own damage assessment, but you have to exercise extreme caution. After the threat for tornadoes has ended, check to see if your property has been damaged. When walking through storm damage, wear long pants, a long sleeve shirt, and sturdy shoes. Can't emphasize that too much. Contact local authorities if you see power lines down and stay away from them. Stay outside of damaged buildings and be aware of insurance scammers also if your property has been damaged. Help your neighbor. If you come across people that are injured and you are properly trained, provide first aid to victims if needed until emergency response teams arrive, and be sure to notify emergency response teams and 911. Those are the things that you need to do to make sure that you are safe before, during, and after a tornado. We'd like to thank you for your time. You can refer back to the National Weather Service website for all kinds of details about staying safe from tornadoes. Now, we're realistic. We know most people won't watch an entire video like this. That's why we save them on our YouTube channel. So you can go back and pick up any information you missed, or if you decide to watch the rest of the video, it will be there for you. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime we have a new video. Be sure to like it if the video was helpful to you. We'll have another severe weather awareness topic for you tomorrow, and we'll have more topics to add to our video collection as time goes on. In the meantime, be sure to stay safe. Have a great day. Take care of yourself and one another. See you next time.